the third review of Power Rangers Ninja Steel toys. Today, if you saw my last two reviews, you saw the DX Ninja Battle Morpher and the DX Ninja Starblade. Well, here's something else that's in the DX, in the deluxe line. This is the DX Ninja Steel Megazord. So, let's take a look at all the individual Zords and get my initial impressions of them. So, we are first going to be looking at the Robo Red Zord, or from Shinkenger. From Ninja. Why did I say Shinkenger? I'm thinking of because the Sentai name was Shuriken Sentai Ninja, so I was thinking of Shinkenger. But this is the Robo Red Zord, or Shinobi Maru from Ninja. I'm sorry I don't have the Ninja Zords the Ninja mechs to compare it, but likewise, comparing this with Shinobi Maru, they actually did look the same. Like, I heard from another YouTuber, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos to try to see how to review my crap, and I heard that all the paint on here that's missing was on Shinobi Maru, but they do look a lot similar. Like the back, the connector port is a Zord Builder port. But other than that, yeah, he's one of the main Zords that we'll be taking a look at in the Megazord configuration later. Next up is the Dragon Zord. Now, some of you will be thinking, well, we've had 3 seasons already with dragons in them. Yeah, we know. Samurai, Mighty Morphin for the Green Ranger, and, well, Samurai for the Blue Ranger. His Zord was the Dragon Folding Zord. For the Green Ranger was the Dragon Zord, which that was a pretty big-ass replica of frickin' Godzilla. And this one for Preston, the Blue Ninja Steel Ranger. So, my initial impression for this is okay, because, like, you got a sword for a tail, which they did in Samurai, but I'm not complaining. I like the wings, because now we got a dragon that flies, and my overall impression, I like the emblem in there. My overall impression, I think it's pretty cool for a Zord. And it's nice. You can fold it like that to give it like its advantage to like fly or whatever. But however you guys want to use this, if you guys want to display this, you guys can. But however whatever you want to do, I don't care. I play with mine. This one is the Dump Truck Zord. Pretty similar to the Japanese one, as I've seen pictures of. This one had this one doesn't have the white outline for the visor, for the Yellow Ranger's visor piece. Here, I'll hold it up because the camera won't pick it up, or I'll just, yeah. So, this had a white outline where the yellow outline is near the black on the Japanese one, but this one does not, unfortunately. And we get big Zord Builder ports here, right here, and up here. And we get, unfortunately, Bandai was cheap again, and we don't get a fist. Whoa. Whoops. That's something you don't do. You try to plug in the fist, which, they didn't do, and you fling it across your review station. So this is the dump truck sword, which we'll be taking a look at how to combine in a few minutes with the other swords. Now, this one I'm particularly keen about. I just have to zoom out for it because it's a long as sword. So, if you remember in Megaforce when Jake's Zord had to combine with Gia's, and they combine together to make the train. This is something similar. And Bandai again was cheap because to connect these two Zords, you get this crappy connector peg that I've always had a problem with. 1 minute, guys. I gotta fix this on off camera. Okay. So now I fixed the peg. But what really is good is that you connect the peg, this peg, in with this circle piece where there's a screw, so that you don't see the screw. So what you get is something like this, and the Pink Ranger Zord and the White Ranger's Kodiak Zord. My bad. I'm thinking of a coyote and a Zodiac for Zodiac Zord, but it's really a Kodiak Zord. Will dock in here for the transformation. But the Pink Ranger's Zord for the transformation, just flip that up. But we're not transforming yet, we're doing individual Zords display first. Now this I particularly like. This is the Kodiak Zord. The head flips up. That's basically the only articulation you get with this. The mouth does not open and all that. It's a nice dog, but it doesn't do anything except the head moves. That's it. Okay. And then this is the Ninja Star or Ninshuriken that will be used for the connector pieces to form the Mighty Ninja Steel Megazord. As you're wondering, there is a piece on the back that looks like it could fit into the morpher. I did try this already, but it does not fit. The only way you can get something that looks like this is if you go to Toys R Us and pick up the Red Ranger Hero set. You get the helmet with the outline for the Zord that it is, and you get the same kind of design for the Shuriken, except it's that foam, not the plastic, and it'll say Robo Red Zord Summon. Unfortunately, I do not have that to do a comparison with this, but that's something that you guys may want to look into. Okay, so now for Zord transformation, this is where it gets interesting. So for this, you're gonna take off the arm that had the two front wheels in for the piece. You're gonna fold in the wheels and push down that. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this arm and connect it to this Zord Builder peg here. Then you're gonna pull out the footrest for Robo Red Zord. Then you're gonna drag these around like so, and I'll explain why you need those out like that. Now, Dragon Zord is simple. You're gonna take off the tail, pull his arms up, and some of them are a very tight fit. Okay, now as you guys can see, that's already starting to look like a thing, or like a megazord. So you take off the wings, which become a shield, and there are two little pegs here. So what you're gonna do with that is you're gonna peg them into the two black holes near the legs of the Dragonzord. So let's do it. Let's peg them in. Let's peg it in. So now Dragonzord's got his shield. Now for the sword. I don't know how it goes, so I just put it in. I'll just put it in like that. So now he's got the weapons. Now, what you're gonna do is take the Kodiak Zord, okay? Well, let's move this piece out of the way and get to working on the legs. Now, what you're gonna do is take Kodiak Zord, flip her head up, plug her into the train, push up the white train piece, unpeg it from the pink train, take the pink Ranger Zord's train with the pink Ranger visor, grab your body for the Ninja Steel Megazord, and like I showed you before where the two pegs are, just peg in the legs. This would be better if I did it off camera, because they're like a really tight fit. So now, as you guys can see, that's beginning to look like a thing, because it's got the legs, the two arms, the weapon, and the shield, and all the individual Zords. But not all the individual Zords, because it's missing one thing. That would be the lovely Robo Red Zord. So you're going to fold up Robo Red so it looks like he's sitting, which I just did off camera. So like this. Now, there are two pegs back here. There are two pegs on the back of him as well. You're going to just take him, peg him in, and these two yellow things he will hold on to so he can control the Megazord. Whoa. That is something you don't want to do. You don't want to move the legs like that. What you want to end up with is something like that. Now take the Ninja Star Shuriken thing, flip up the head like so, and there are two pegs up here. Like so, you just plug it in, and there you go, folks. The DX Ninja Steel Megazord is ready for battle. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy this review. The next thing that will be coming is the DX Rumble Tusk Megazord, probably after I upload this, so probably tomorrow or something, or maybe today, I don't know, but I think I might be able to bang out all my Ninja Steel reviews in one day. So, we'll see. Drop a like on this video.